I dated a witch. I'm gonna try to not to get into specifics, but she was this mysterious, uh, dark, sexy, m- motherly, nurturing, sensitive, but dangerous soul. This woman, I never met a woman like this before. She used to say certain shit. You know what I'm saying? She referred to herself as something that I can't say, but it was along the lines of it was along the lines of the way she perceived herself in regards to the world. She worded it a certain way that I'm scared to repeat. But this lady, if a human she was, because sometimes I don't think she's human, but I think that was a part of her spiritual power was her mastery of illusion. She taught me a lot without having to say it or without having to explain herself. She I see her in my mind's eye a lot. Yesterday, I saw her in my mind's eye. Um I'm giving you the live reaction, right? But yesterday I seen her in my mind's eye and I was already if you go back and watch previous videos, you would see that with all the afterthoughts and certain even musical pieces I was doing, it led up to me meeting someone who was there, but in the form of the opposite sex, which created a even deeper layer of complexity and just mystery, and she embodied it very well. Man, sorry, let me fix this. She was so fun, you know. She was so sexy to me, you know. She was my type of sexy. You know, when I think of just who compliments me well in the opposite sex, you know, type of chicks I like, you know, temperament wise, you know, sexually, the type of chicks that I like. Um, because she was a witch. Yes, she was also something that I'm not gonna repeat, which she referred to herself as. But again, it's along the lines of how she perceived herself in regards to the world. That's all I can say. I'm not gonna repeat that, even though the more morbid side of me, the more messy side of me wants to verbalize it, but the more mature side of me who's been through some shit know that I shouldn't. So I'm gonna side with that. But she was a witch, and I think it's interesting for me to have gone I'm not gonna get into that. I'm gonna save that for another time. What I was about to say was how I grew up Christian, but I've always been a rebellious Christian. And now that I'm older, I've explored my own territory that I believe God has given me to explore. I'm just gonna say that. But back to her, back to this sexy ass witch. Oh, this bitch was sexy. But she verbalized to me that she would create a frequency, and she also created frequency. She created her own, she matched her frequency with outside frequencies well. I know I'm speaking in code, but I'm not going to make this too heavy-handed. I'm trying not to, at least. But she would had the ability to match frequency. And one of them, she introduced one of the frequencies, she introduced to me. And in my reflection, I respect her for being vocal about what she was doing. So what I'm saying is I can appreciate this sexy fucking witch bitch. I can appreciate her for at least telling me and informing me what she's doing. It's not like she was being secretive about it. You feel me? Like you would kind of maybe assume in your mind that just because someone is a witch that they don't just be that they won't be straight up and direct with you. At least these were my assumptions. Because I'm so fucking secretive, I assume everyone else is, especially the sexy witch bitch. There's a YouTuber who says witch bitch. I didn't create that. She came up with that. I stole that from her. But I'm applying it to a real life situation where I dated a sexy witch bitch. Yeah, she say shit. The YouTuber that I'm talking about. Fuck, I wish I can get her name. Hold on, let me get her name real. All right, so yeah, her name is Oh That's Karma. Karma with two A's on YouTube. But yeah, she says shit like rich witch bitch shit. I stole the witch bitch from her. But yeah, back to my story. So I respected her a lot for telling me, hey, I'm gonna do this to you. And because I knew the whole time that she was a witch, I never told her that I knew that. Um, uh, to me, I didn't have to. It was pretty obvious, but I knew she what she was and what she practiced and what she was passionate about and what she nurtures. See, this woman was very nurturing. You know what I'm saying? And besides her being a witch, she was also a mother. You know what I'm saying? She was nurturing. You know what I'm saying? So she nourished me a lot. You know what I'm saying? She sexed me real good. She she spoke to me constantly. You know what I'm saying? And she even I'll share this. I hope she's not mad. You know what I'm saying that I'm sharing this. But if you see this, you know I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? But uh, one time she told me that I'm constantly talking to you because I'm distracting you from your own thoughts. Because at the time, you know what I'm saying, I was going through some real uh, eh, I'm not gonna say going through some dark shit, because that's always there. So, but I will say, for the time we spent together, she put me within herself so deep that you know I wasn't even having any thoughts because I was just so engulfed in this woman. I embedded myself into this woman constantly. But looking back on it, she was doing that to me. She was nourishing me. She was healing me. You feel me? So, but I remember one time we went somewhere. We went to eat somewhere, and she was like, I had bought her some food and shit, and and she was like, tell it, and I didn't want to get myself anything, right? But she was like, insisting, like, no, I want you to eat with me. And while we was eating, just to let you know how crazy this sexy bitch is, sexy ass witch bitch, man. I better not ever see you again. I'm fucking you on sight. Anyway, um, I'm sorry. That was crude. My apologies. I'm sorry. But I just got to be real. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all, bro. But anyway, She was insisting on that I buy myself some food too. And while we was eating, she was like, I got you. You know what I'm saying? And basically what she was saying was she basically created a frequency to match with the circumstance, to match the frequency of a circumstance of me buying her food. She matched that frequency of that circumstance, and I did it right. I bought her the food, so as I'm ingesting the food, we're ingesting the frequency that she just created and manifested together. So that creates a bind. Do you understand? And this is my own interpretation. Like she didn't confirm any of this shit for me. She would just blatantly say what she was doing and look me dead in my eyes and say, "Hey, I'm going to do this." And she would look at me, with the eyes like, the eyes, fellas. Y'all know the eyes when a girl give you the eyes is like you know what I'm saying? She on that type of time. That's just one small example. I'm crazy, yo. I like crazy, sexy bitches. That's me. You know what I'm saying? My love language is kind of cuckoo. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to be honest with you, shit, like I ain't gonna lie, we would have been like some real sexy, toxic shit. No bullshit. Like, I'm not proud to say that, bro. I don't say that because like, damn, I got something in my eyes bothering me, bro. But I don't say that to like brag. I know it's popular to be toxic and all this shit, but to be honest with you, bro, to like literally be to like to play in the mess of relationships to I like the messiness in my relationship between me and my partner. Just between us though. I want it to be mess between us only. That shit is really deprived and it can be debased. But if that's what's available, again, like I said in the beginning, I believe God has given me a path to explore. And one of those explorations for me can is toxicity in my relationships. I like a little spice. So this sexy witch bitch who I'm fucking on sight if I see you again, bitch. But she used that's a small example of that shit, right? Um Again, I would be constantly embedded into this woman. And I'm trying not to be too crude, but I have to be real. You know what I'm saying? Um when we were in the beginning stages of our um intimate time spent together and just closeness, I didn't always have an orgasm, right? For me, it was about learning her body. You know what I'm saying? And in retrospect, I actually learned a lot about my style of intimacy and closeness. Uh, I miss her. But with that said, if you are watching this, sexy witch bitch, I'm not gonna fucking repeat what you call yourself because I remember that and I told you when you said it to me that whoa, that I was kind of taken aback. But I ain't gonna lie, it turned me on. You motherfucking bitch. But you did it. I know you did it. I laugh at it. I seen you in my mind's eye yesterday. I know what you're doing. I'm not. Ain't no point. I can't tell you what to do. You gonna do what you do. That's fine. But I just want you to know that I know. And it happened again this morning, and I laughed. I had a nice chuckle. I hope you had a good chuckle in that moment for some reason. Maybe you probably felt it. You probably felt some other things because I also felt some other things alongside the chuckle. And I know that you have the ability to create and match frequencies, and you can attach a specific circumstance to that frequency and manifest it based on two almost opposing elements clashing together, and you are sexy, and that's one of your tools. That's one of your vehicles of spiritual travel is your fucking sexy ass. Again, I'm not gonna tell you to stop. I just want you to know that I know and that I chuckle from time to time, and I hope you do too. And I hope you also feel all those the other feelings that comes along with you being a sexy witch bitch. Now, in general, I just wanted to share that with y'all, whoever the fuck y'all is. Um, yeah, I mean, if you like me and you like them dark, sexy, mysterious bitches, them crazy bitches, understand that it don't stop at just craziness. Understand that there's a root, and you have to be very, very patient and quiet to listen and understand their root. And you can do that in more ways than one. So I just wanted to hopefully just share some knowledge, spit some game, talk some shit, and also let your sexy witch bitch ass that if I ever see you again, I'm fucking you on sight. I don't give a fuck if we in public. So you keep stay out there, stay away. I'm fucking with you. But you know what I'm saying? I know you got a dark sense of humor. You understand. All right, y'all. I'm out.